know who I am. Like, the self-identity was not identifying. Like, I just couldn't, I didn't know who I was. Okay. Oh, let's just scratch my nail. No. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about the lighting. It is like 7 o'clock. Well, it's 10 to 8 in the morning, and the sun is appeared. She apparent, maybe. If I get rid of her. Ah! There we are. I do like the sun. Okay, no, we're gonna have to get rid of her. Okay, bye babe. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tadia Madani. If you're new here, hey guys, Tadia. If you're not new, hey guys, and what's up? And today is Saturday the 28th of February, and I thought I want to do a sit down video. Like, I need to do it, I have to do it, so I'm doing it, okay? And today is, oh my god, we're gonna do like a catch up teenage girl video diary. There's a certain topic I want to talk about. I also have things to catch you guys up on, like big things, and it's my birthday on Monday, and this is going to be the last video I post as an 18-year-old. So I thought, let's get ready together. Unfortunately, we are getting ready for work, which is fun, I guess. Don't ask me why I have the energy right now. I don't. I'm barely finding it. Kind of running a bit late, considering I want to get a McDonald's breakfast before I go. So, yeah, this is going to be a fast video, a quick one, which is something we need. We need a quick one, because on my channel, it's never a quick one. If you're new to the Teenage Girl Video Diary series, then hello. And basically, what I do here is we talk about all things from mental health to girlhood to like relationships, love, all that jazz. Okay, it's literally just somewhere for me to brain dump to you guys things that I experience, things that I feel, different scenarios, emotions and situations that us girls going through our teenage years have gone through, and the fact that it's going to be my last year as a teenager is crazy. So yeah, there's just a lot to decipher, okay? And I want to make these videos way more regularly, whatever, way more regular, but I just get in my head so much about it, which is literally what this video is going to be about, is why I live in my head, why, like, what it's like basically living in your head all the time. And I'll get more into detail about that in a sec. But so obviously my last video was me auditioning for drama school. It was my East 15 audition, my first drama school audition of the year, like of the audition season. And as I don't know if you watched to the end, you probably did not, because that video is like a movie, like it's about 40 minutes long. But if you did watch to the very, very, very end, I was saying how amazing it was and like how I fell in love with it there. And that's the thing with me, right? What I say on the day isn't gospel. Like with me, I'm very much, I will love it in the moment, and then I'll be like, oh, East 15 what? East 15 where? But I just knew in my heart that like I wanted to go there. Like ever since leaving that audition, I was like, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even eat. It was actually crazy. I felt like my life was on hold. Like I needed to know the answer. Or maybe that's just something within me saying like, I'm just really bad with the not knowing, which is something I know. Like I am bad with not knowing things. But this was different. Like I knew like if it wasn't to go right, I would actually be upset the fact that I wasn't going to go to that school. Like I genuinely wanted to go back there so bad. Like leaving the school, I was like, oh my god, I need to come back. Like I found something here, like something here. I feel it in my bones that it's going to serve me and it's going to be good. The news is I got in and I got offered the 3-year degree, so BA Honours in acting, and it's Saturday and I got in on Wednesday, and I still feel like I'm living a fever dream. Like I wake up every morning, I'm like, I got into drama school. Like I go to bed every night and I'm like, I got into drama school, and it's like, it's mad. It's actually mad, because it's such a big thing for me, and like I feel like I don't know. I don't know, it's just crazy to me, and I'm just so and utterly proud of myself. I'm so grateful, but I'm just so proud of myself because I've always made it seem like in my head I'm not good or something. I don't know what it is, but I never ever thought I was going to get in, and I mean that. Like, I thought, you know, there's a chance I could get in. Like, the chance is always there. You know me, I'm a quite fair, optimistic person. So I've always been like, there's a chance, but I doubt I'll get in. In the grand scheme of things, I don't know if I'll get in or offered a place, whatever. And just the fact that I have is just so surreal, and I can't even believe it. I can't believe it, and I just can't wait. I literally just can't wait. But I do have Royal Welsh to go, and then we go from there, innit, boys? But so that, I would say, has been the biggest update like I could give you guys, is that I literally going to drama school on Wednesday. Like, how crazy is that? I'll be going to drama, like, I don't even know. I can't even believe it. Yeah. And it was just everything. Like, I'm so happy. Anyways. But getting in this week and thinking, and last night I watched a Madeline RG Pretty Lonesome podcast episode, and everything she was saying in that I really related to, and I was like, I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna talk about that sort of similar thing in my video, and it inspired me to actually make this video because sometimes I just don't know what to say. And as I said, I live in my head, and when she was talking about that in her episode, I was like, oh my god, that is literally me. Like, I genuinely will. I will make up any scenario in my head, and it's kind of bad because it's gotten to the point where I will believe myself. Like, not the lies that I tell myself, but yeah, the lies that I tell myself, I genuinely do start to believe them. And it's only for protecting myself. Like, it's nothing bad, but I do start to believe the things that I tell myself in my head, and I have to tell myself that's not true. And sometimes it is bad. Like, sometimes I will have a conversation, and in my head the conversation went a completely different way, but in reality I know how that conversation went. I know how that person interpreted it, and I know how I interpreted it. I know exactly how the conversation went, but in my head I can make myself believe that I went a different way. The ideas that I make it seem in my head, I'm content with. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can be happy with that idea, that sort of, I don't know. Like, I can make that conversation better in my head, which is something that I've been working on a little bit, because I also, on the other hand of things, I make situations way bigger in my head. Way bigger. And I feel like everybody that I'm close to would tell you that. I make situations 10 times bigger in my head, no matter how small the situation is. And I feel like the only examples right now which are coming to mind is when it comes to, like, relationships and, like, talking stages and dating. Like, if I like the person, and I'm very, like, emphasis on the like if I genuinely have feelings towards somebody, or, you know, I don't know, like, I actually like them, then this is how it will go. Like, I overthink every little thing, every single little thing, what I'm doing, what they're saying, what I'm saying, the energy. Like, I will overthink it, or I don't get what I like, or, like, I don't get what I want when it comes to relationships. I don't. Like, I always attract the people I don't like, and I think it's because I am more attractive when I'm not obsessed with you. Because if I like you, I'm not me. Like, I'm not me. Like, anybody that I've spoken to and it hasn't worked out, and it's because I like them, I can 100% sit here and say they actually don't know me. Like, even no matter how long we may have been talking for. Like, I was talking to a boy for like, I don't even know, maybe like a couple of months, right? And it didn't go anywhere because I was very much, I liked them way more than they liked me or whatever. And I can 100% sit here and say for a fact they actually don't know me. No, despite the fact we were talking for a few months, like, they don't know me. Because I didn't let them, get to know me. But the boys that, like, I'm not saying, like, I have, like, do you know what I mean? But just let's stick with me here, okay? And I don't know what's going on with my makeup, so I'm starting to, like, panic. The boys I show not that much interest in. I always find that they are the ones that want me more than the ones that I want more. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's because when I like something, or when I care about something, maybe I should put it like that, when I care about a situation, when I care about a person, I overthink so much and I live in my head so much that I don't enjoy it. And it's definitely seen because it don't work out, because I'm not living in the moment with them. Like, I'm constantly in my brain asking myself, like, I'm a robot, like, what do I do from here? Like, where am I going now? Like, what do I say? Like, if I say this, are they gonna take it like this? And I'm just there like, yeah, yeah, because I'm too busy up here. But when it's the other, when I don't care that much about the personal scenario, I'm myself, and that's when they like me, and that's great news. Do you know what I mean? But bad for me, because that means I gotta work on being myself and not using my brain to tell me what to do all the time, because it's a lot. And I know why I do it. I know exactly why I do it, because of, I just, like, I feel like, guys, our brains are, obviously they are, like, without our brain we wouldn't be living. We function with our brain as much as we function with our heart. I feel like our brain, especially if you have, like, gone through something which wasn't entirely great, maybe you have childhood trauma, or you have just trauma, or you have been hit in the past, you've gone through a really bad heartbreak, or French, I don't know, whatever, right? Something that hurt you, like physically hurt you, your heart hurts, and it's gonna take some healing, right? I feel like our brains, from that point onwards, from that hit, all our brain wants to, and kind of with our heart as well, is protect ourselves. My biggest, one of my biggest, like, heartbreaks was something that happened in 2024, okay? 2024 was definitely my biggest, like, heartbreak or whatever. And I can definitely say I will never, ever, ever love the way I loved before. Like, I'm never that girl again. I'm never gonna have that naive falling stupidly in love again, because not just because it happened and it didn't work out, it's genuinely because my heart and my brain, well, no, my brain is telling my heart that I'm too afraid to love like that again. Like, I will never, because now I'm not that naive. I'm never gonna be that naive again, and I'm never gonna be that clueless. Like, the way I probably fell in love the first time was from being myself. Like, I wasn't, like, afraid that he wasn't gonna like me if I do this and that. One, I was 14. Two, I never experienced being cheated on. I never experienced manipulation or being the other girl or anything like that, to the point where I was like, I could be myself, because I'd never experienced what it would feel like if somebody betrayed me after me giving my all to them. Like, I never experienced that sort of betrayal after being so open and vulnerable with somebody. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like I know that in myself. I would never ever love like that or love like that again, which is fine. I'm completely fine with. Like, I know that even if I was to fall in love again, which I will when I fall in love again, I'm gonna be falling in love with somebody that I believe is gonna treat me right. I guess I don't really know where I'm going with that, but I also feel like a lot of the time I'm convincing myself I want something, then I don't, like subconsciously now. Like I can tell myself I want a person so badly, but I know I don't. Like I know I don't want said person, but I can convince myself that I do. Like an example, no, not an example, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. But like for, let's say example, there was this one person where I was like completely like obsessed with for a while, and it's because I'd romanticized this certain lifestyle, or like this certain, that sounds bad, but like a certain life I could have if I was to pursue that person, and like if that person was to like me back, to the point where I'm not physically attracted to the person. Like this sounds so bad, like it sounds like I'm out here like messing with people's feelings just so I can get like, you know, I did genuinely like this person, and I think looking back now in hindsight, I think I was subconsciously only like that person that much because I romanticized this whole life in my head that I could have, and the fact that I couldn't have that made me want it more. And that's something else I deal with. There's a lot of things, guys, in this 18th year of life that I'm now going to be taking into my 19th year that I have learned about myself. I feel like 2024 is the biggest heartbreak of my life, but it was the biggest blessing in disguise, and I will always say that. Like 2025 taught me so much. I healed so much of me, but there is still so much of me left to go because I'm only young and I still make mistakes, like we all do. So I never want to make these videos being like, oh, like I'm so smart, like get me a doctorate certificate now, like I don't even have to go to uni, get a degree because like I'm just so smart. No, that's not what I'm saying. I like to have these conversations because I'm always in my head, okay? So when I make these videos, this is me just literally saying what I'm thinking all the time. But yeah, like I like to romanticize things to the point where subconsciously that is the only reason I want that thing, and then my heart's like, no, but I want them. No, you don't. You like the idea of that thing or that someone. I like the idea of it, but I don't actually like it. So moving on to a completely different side of things a second, because I've just had this thought as I was doing my eyeliner. But in a few videos ago, I think I said something to do with me been really trying to install discipline in myself. It's something I don't have, okay, is the discipline side of life, okay? I'm not a disciplined person. I'm very much if I don't feel like it, I won't do it. And yeah, I was speaking about it in like my first video of the year where I was talking about my vision board and how my motto is this year is stick to the plan, not your mood. Because if you stick to your plan, if you stick to your mood, you're gonna get stuck. If you stick to the plan, you won't get stuck. Okay, like you'll be stuck in a certain cycle if you stick to the plan. No, if you stick to your mood, but if you stick to the plan, you will grow, okay? And that's because I want to be as disciplined as possible. I want to have that sort of thing, yeah? I want to have that in me, and I feel like I've been trying so hard to stay disciplined to the point where everything I do which seems lazy, I beat myself up for like literally watching an episode of something, or like I beat myself up for scrolling on my phone for more than 5 minutes. I'm like, you need to do something, and that's not okay. Like I can't kick myself, because otherwise I'm gonna burn myself out, and I'm gonna where is my highlighter, man? Like that's all I need right now, and you're not here. Like where are you? Yeah, I'm this close to being in a really bad mood. And like I can't be in a really bad mood, you know, like I literally have to work with kids all day. I don't want to be in a bad mood, but I'm this close because I've just lost my highlighter and it should just be right here. Why is it not right there? I'm literally feeling. I just have to use this one. There's actually nothing in here. No, it's not gonna work because there's nothing in there. Let's try this. This is all felt. But But yeah, if you guys also live in your head as well, like, let me know in the comments, that'd be great. But yeah, I've started to like kick myself about, you know, being lazy and stuff, and it's not good because it can burn you out, it can make you severely stressed or whatever. And I know it's something I'm gonna work on, and I'm gonna try and work on, but at the same time, that sort of, I feel like it's finding the balance, really, isn't it? It's finding the balance between disciplining yourself, being kind to yourself, allowing yourself, giving yourself time to rest is really important. And I feel like I'm just constantly in a fight with myself. I'm constantly fighting myself in my head, because I'm like, ugh, it's just a war going on in my head, basically. And my biggest thing for 2026 is to obviously stick to the plan, not the mood, but also is to live in the moment. I never ever live in the moment, which I've started to do. I do live in the moment, but, well, okay, let me rephrase that. I used to live in the moment. I don't so much anymore, and I'm starting to do it again now. No, 2024 was a hard year for me, and I lost a lot of self-confidence. I lost a lot of self-love. I didn't know who I am. Like, the self-identity was not identifying. Like, I just couldn't, I didn't know who I was. And, you know, I had to rebuild a lot of that and find myself and sit with myself, you know, because there's only so much your friends and family can do for you when you're healing. The rest you have to do it by yourself, okay? And I did that, and I sat with it, and I managed to find myself again, and I still am on this journey of finding myself. We always are on a constant journey of bettering ourselves, but I would say one of those things that I'm finding now is that I need to live in the moment. When I'm out with my friends, or when I'm just driving, like, I'm constantly just like thinking about so many things. That's my alarm to leave the house. I'm constantly thinking about so many things at the same time, to the point where I'm not enjoying the present. Okay guys, I'm ready for work now, so I'm gonna end this video here. I will see you guys in my next video, which, you never know, it could be Amsterdam vlog, to be honest. It could be the Amsterdam videos, or prep with me, pack with me for Amsterdam or something. But yeah, 18-year-old me is gonna close the video for the last time, and I'll see you guys when I'm 19. That's really cringy. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.